Hey everyone, this is QNS1234. We're back in Fire Emblem Part 8. Pretty sure it's 8. Last time we got Matthew the Thief, Wrath the Ranger? I think he evolves into a ranger maybe. Oh, Wrath the Nomad. Right, the Nomad. And realized how racist this place really is. And we're starting off with some green-haired boy. This is turning into an anime. Okay, now did you see that blonde-haired person right there? I want you to play another little game of mine. Guy or girl? Seriously, I want you to guess, guy or a girl. I'll give you till the next cutscene to figure that one out. I mean, past the next cutscene, but we'll see what. Okay, but I am going. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. That's gonna be my head down. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So, 2 parts ago I think it was, I said I was going to upload 2 parts a day. I decided that's stupid, I'm just going to do 1 a day. Maybe, kinda, sorta, upload when I can. Because I want to upload a lot faster as after Christmas, when I get back from my relative's house. I'm going to still be on a Christmas vacation, so I'm going to be uploading pretty quickly after that. And let's talk about the game for a quick second. Okay, so this level kind of introduces you to a plot element you'll meet that is more in-depth later on in the game, after Lynn's storyline. This level also introduces the ability to pick and choose units up to a certain number. See, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what do I want? It says Sane was better than Will. Odd choice. And you can also trade your equipment, use items, standard stuff. Yeah, I thought better of me keeping Will when Wrath is far superior. And as you can see, this episode is pretty long comparatively to my other ones. That is because it's just how the level is. It bits and pieces of this. How do I explain this? This is the part of the game where the levels start getting pretty long. In that you know what to do. It's not a hard level, it's just tedious. Okay, now, guy or girl? Come on. Now let's see. It has the face of a girl. No, it has the face of a boy because the eyes aren't as shiny. But the hair of a girl, because it's long and shiny. Tough choice. And it's a spellcaster, so... Now the answer is guy. That's a dude. And I'll go on why I figured this out later. But in my first playthrough of the game, I thought it was a dude. I mean, girl. When I first played it, I was like 8. So anime wasn't really super popular back then, so you couldn't really on-site tell if it was guy or girl. They don't have voice actors in this game, as you can notice, and so I couldn't tell. Also, recently I figured out the way to tell if it's guy or girl, is that this is taking place in medieval times-ish, and he's a bishop, priest thingy, which means he has to be a dude because this is still racist. Just saying. Okay, now, going into what Nils just did. Nils is arguably one of the most broken characters in the game. Because he can't fight. He can't. No matter how high you get him up, you can't even evolve him. But he gives other characters, if he's standing next to them and they've done their turn, he gives them another turn. Like he gave Lucius another turn right there. He can give any unit an extra turn. So if you're bored and don't have a life, you could grind Nils to level 20 right here. Level 20 is the level cap. But you could. You could just spend time, any one guy's right next to Nils. Then Nils goes, then you end your turn, then the next turn you do it again, over and over and over again. Each time you get 10x'd about. You don't get a lot of experience for it. So you waste your time and eventually you get to level 20. Congratulations, you just wasted several hours of your life. But another thing in this level that I probably should mention is the thing I was going to mention when I got oh man, my voice keeps cracking. And that is the the magic triangle, sorry. The magic triangle is the exact same as the weapon triangle in terms of there's something that beats something else, which beats something else, which beats the first thing. So on and so forth. Very, 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 very simple. And then there's the miscellaneous category of staves. Now, why did an axe user have a lance? Why does this game not make any sense? Why am I trying to question it? But, burp. So, the triangle for magic goes arcane magic beats light magic beats dark magic, and dark magic beats arcane magic. Pretty simple. Now, something I should go into is that, God, I keep losing my train of thought because there's background noise going on here. God, I hope you can't hear that. Oh my God, I keep losing my train of thought. Crap. Oh. Yeah. Leveling up staff users like clerics and troubadours, how do you pronounce that, is freaking impossible. Because the only way to increase them is by using staves. And staves aren't that good. There are staves like unlock, which unlock chests. There are staves that repair weaponry, which you only get 3 charges out of, but are incredibly useful. And there are staves that light up dark areas. A bunch of miscellaneous things. Generally, you'll only use the healing staves. Okay, yes, only using healing steps. And healing stabs only can be used on damaged units and only give about 10 experience. Not that big a number. It's even worse to level up the nils. Because in this game you don't have a grinding level and grinding area like you do in Sacred Stones, or the bonus experience like in Path of Radiance. Yeah, it's Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. And as you saw earlier, that was performing this super uber overkill attack. You'll be seeing her critting multiple times this level. And so in this game, clerics are freaking impossible to level up. In the earlier ones, you are so lucky if you get a cleric to level 10, so you can evolve it, so they can use other magic. Like, that's a freaking godsend, you have no idea. Old school gamers like, well not old school, but gamers like me who played through this and got their clerics to level 20, and then evolved them, then got those level 20, we have no lives. But, say hello to the worst item in the game. Maybe there are pros who use this. I'm not saying I'm an expert at this game. But, by God, I never use this stuff. It just takes up space. It is freaking useless. I have no idea what you're supposed to do with it. Because, here's what it does. You put it on you, and you take less magic damage. Whoop-de-doo. After that, it gets weaker every turn. I think it wears off after 3 or 4 turns. It is horrid. Because eventually you guys will just stop taking major damage from stuff. It's just gonna happen. Sorry, I kind of did a verb there. But yeah, pure water is... you will never use it. Ever. Ever. Now, I was gonna say something here. Yeah, I don't remember. But, you know, I want to go into something. Yeah, more overkill. But, God, I keep losing my train of thought today. Wow. But, how should I put this? I want to go on the tangent of this game is a prequel game to the... For those of you who don't know, this game is the 7th in the Fire Emblem series. And the 6th one, I think it's been dubbed the Sword of Sealing. Yeah, Fire Emblem Sword of Sealing is its sequel game. Well, is the actual game for this. Because, I don't know. But at the very, very, very end of the game, there's an epilogue sequence of this game. There's an epilogue sequence. And it blatantly shows that there's more to this story. Do we get to know what this story is? No. More overkill. But, and just to let you guys know, I recently beat this game. Very, very recently. Like, I think I beat it this summer or last was my first time ever beating it. And I was proud. Like, You have no idea how proud I was. I've been trying to beat this game for years, and I finally beat it. The last level, oh, screw the last level. God. Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of the last level. I won't spoil all of them. So, the last level is diabolical because it's harder than every other level put together, pretty much. Now, there are handfuls of levels that come close in difficulty, but not to the same extent. Because the last level cleverly does this. It takes the bosses of previous levels. Bosses who are tough to kill normally, by the way, and makes them stronger. Gives them better stats, more hit points, strongest weapons they can possibly imagine, which you get after you kill them, but good luck. And throws them at you. It is nuts. I can't believe how strong they are. It's just one of those levels. It's a fun level. See, more overkill right there. Fun in quotation marks. It is the evil, despicable level. But if you beat it, you feel so accomplished. I was so happy when I beat it. I was like dancing off the walls. But that's just the first part of the level. There's a the boss of that level can only be hurt by a certain item of a guy you get for the final level. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, congratulations. Those of you who don't, you'll find out. But, so you have to make sure that guy lives. Then you have to hope he can beat the boss. And then, it's a two-part battle. After you beat that guy, you go into the final battle. Which, I'm not going to spoil what the final boss is, but I'll tell you why this fight is annoying. The final boss, it doesn't move. It just sits there, and you can wail on it. That's not too bad. The difficult part of this battle is the support units, because there are two units in towers you can't get to or attack unless you have long-range magic like the bolt or blizzard spell, I think it is. Maybe they don't have blizzard in this game. It might just be the bolt spell or whatever the divine and dark magic is. There are huge range spells for each kind of magic. And these guys in the towers can't be hit unless you have those magic spells. And they have rage and sleep stabs. Now, sleep isn't that bad, it just stops you from being able to turn. Whoever gets hit by it can't move or take action for a little bit. Like 4 turns. Not too bad. Each of these stabs only has like a 4% chance of ever hitting you. Rage, on the other hand, makes it so one of your units goes to attack your other units, and your other units don't fight back. Rage lasts for the same amount of duration as sleep. And the way the final level is designed is that your units are kind of clustered together. So if anyone gets hit by rage, and they will aim at your meat tanks, they will turn around and start wailing on the rest of your party. And you can't fight back. You just get slaughtered. It's not even fair. Okay, let's talk about what's actually happening now. Wow, I barely talked about the game this episode. Okay. Say hello to Elmwood. Elwood, however you pronounce his name. There are a lot of names in this game I can't pronounce, but you'll get to know more about Elwood later. Spoilers. Now, there's something in the game I haven't commented on much, and that's the music. There's a certain song in this game that always gets me right in the heart. That always just resonates with me. And it's coming up. It's right here. Nils and Ninian's theme is so awesome. I'm gonna stop talking for a few seconds and just let you guys listen to it. Okay, I'm just gonna pop in right here. Sayan's a pedophile. We already knew he was a rapist, but now he's a pedophile. Kind of creepy. He just gets creepier and creepier, doesn't he? I mean, just look at him. He was hitting on Sarah. He's hitting on Ninian. God, he is just the biggest rapist. Rapeophile. Rapeophile? Heteroist? I'll think of a name for it. Now, Ninian and Nils are magical. They can sense danger. Something that will just kind of vanish. They'll use it in Chapter 8, and very, very rarely ever use it. It's kind of more just for plot convenience than anything. Now, I'm running out of time here, but pretty much you're going to steal this ring, and we're going to go on our first little side quest. It's optional. You don't have to, but I recommend going on side quests because it gives you extra experience, the stuff there is better, and it kind of explains the plot more. But I will see you guys. This part's coming to an end. I will see you guys next time in part 9, where we go to find whatever, Ninnis's ring. Grace, I want to say. Merry Christmas. See you guys then. Happy holidays. Bye.